Hello dear ones, a very warm welcome to Tolowola and a very warm welcome to a super cute scarf tutorial. Today I'll show you a scarf made with loop yarn. Super easy to make with a really great pattern here. It looks like it's been knitted, but you can work it either with your fingers or with crochet hooks. Super simple, very quick to learn, and how I did it exactly you'll see now.
I enjoy it a lot.
Alright my dear friends, let's begin with this really beautiful large skein of Ali's Puffy yarn. Now I actually showed this particular yarn to you all just a few days ago. This is a type of yarn that is made up of these wonderful loops. We have a relatively short running length here, only 9 meters. The exact specifications are right here. We have 100 grams for 9 meters. But you still get a nice, I'd say, yield from it. So you can get quite far with it. I'll actually only use that one ball of yarn for the scarf. You can actually do this without crochet or without knitting needles. But I'll most likely work a bit with this needle, so with a rather large size 10 needle additionally. I find it always goes quite smoothly that way. Alright, let's get started. I've already pulled out a piece here, so in this really sweet pink color. And first, I'm gonna lay out the width that I want to work with. So I'm gonna decide how wide should my scarf actually be. And for my part, that would be 2, 4, 6, 8 stitches. I've got them all counted up to this very point. And we'll take 2 more, then we'll have 10 stitches. So we'll have 10 stitches in width here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then I'll start right here, exactly at the 11th stitch, and I'll place it behind here, pulling it through from the back side. And then what I'm going to do is take the 12th stitch right here, and now pay attention because here comes the little trick. I'm going to lay this one right here in front, and then I'll pull it through from the very front. And there you can already see the difference. Here we have this small wave lying at the front and this V on the back. Naturally, it's exactly the other way around. And I'll do that alternately now. Let's pull it through from the front here. Oops, that was exactly the wrong way around. So this time from the back. So it's exactly the same as with the very first one. Here, these two pieces, you take them from the back, and in the middle, I've pulled it through from the front. And for the straight parts, I always work on them from the front. Then for number 4, you also pull it through from the front, and then here, once again, from the back. And here you can already clearly see the consistently beautiful alternating pattern after 5 worked loops. This one is worked again from the beginning. And the next one is coming from behind us once more. We'll have to start all over again from the very beginning. And this one again from the back, and then this one again from the front. So I've worked this stitch all the way across the entire row. You can see the differences here. If you look from above, they always point in different directions. That's how you can always tell them apart very easily. And I'll continue working in exactly the same manner, but now starting from the left-hand side. And I'm going to place the next one here. The working yarn is lying right here. And this is the next stitch that I'll be working with, the next loop. Just once through from the front here. Do you clearly see what's happening right here at this moment? And then here again from the back. And the pattern is then continued in exactly the same way. Here I have again the one from the front, then place it forward again, pull it through from the front, and here again. Pull it through once from the back. This one here, you lay it from the front to the front, then pull it through from the front. Here I have the next one, which is then pulled through from the back. And you can already see it clearly now. It's looking very, very good after just 2 rows. And here we go again from the start. here from behind.
Here, from the beginning again.
And here we have the last one, and again from the back. And I'll continue just like that now, and you see that's how this lovely stripe pattern is made. The stripes run upwards like this, and on the back it's exactly the same. We simply mirrored it. That's the beauty of this pattern. Both sides are identical, so you can wear the scarf beautifully on either side. It makes absolutely no difference. I'll continue working on this for a few more rows, and then of course I'll show you my next update. Here I have the update for you now, and you can see how beautifully the whole thing is developing. On both sides you have exactly the same pattern, just simply mirrored, and it's really wonderfully soft and cozy and also beautifully voluminous. And I will now of course continue working this over the remaining yarn. And here I have reached the end of the skein again. You can see again how the loops actually, they all go in one direction, and I'll show you how to finish it. Here you can see the entire piece again. The scarf turned out really nice, long and cozy, so sweet for winter. And I'll start right here on the side where I don't have the working thread lying. I'll take the outermost loop and pull the one right before it through the outermost one. That way, the very outermost one is already secured. I'll take the next one here, pull the front one through again, and then I'll work my way like this. Always bit by bit, moving across to the other side. And then I arrived here, reaching this spot without delay. Here you can easily observe the entire route displayed up here. As the finishing edge. And this is the last loop I've pulled through. Now I'll show you how I open the loops here. You do that by simply taking your scissors, going right into the center, making one cut, and that's how you open the loops. You can see how much wool is actually in one of these loops. Then I cut the yarn after a few centimeters and pull it through this loop once more. With that, I've secured it and can now simply hide the end piece here a little. Just simply sew it up a little by hand. Then back here for a moment. And exactly like that, I do the very same thing on the home page. And then this beautiful cozy scarf is already finished. Super easy, super cozy, and also really nice and warm. I hope you liked this idea again and had fun. If so, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell. And we'll see each other again next time. Bye, great yarn. See you then. Bye.